Hey everyone, I'm Mind, and this is set number 30558, Raya and the Ogni from the LEGO Disney Raya and the Last Dragon theme. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that last word wrong. I have not seen the movie yet, so I don't know if that's pronounced, but from how it's written, I think it's Ogni. Anyway, this set is a polybag, which is currently available at Target stores in the US, which retails for about $4.99, and contains 48 pieces, one mini doll, and one little monkey guy right here. So, let's take a look at the set. The main build of this is this little tiny shrine right here, and I think this is really cute. I actually really like how this is done. It's quite simple, but there's lots of cool colors and parts used that I feel like you get a lot here for a $5 polybag. My favorite piece is this sparkly orb right here. This is the orb that they use for Mysterio's head and the lamp in the Sesame Street set. It's in the sparkly white color, so you can see it has bits of blue and purple all throughout when I turn it around, and I just think it's a really cool and unique looking piece, and it doesn't come in a ton of sets, so getting it in a $5 polybag is really, really nice. You can also see it uses the teal color a lot right here on the sides of the shrine itself, and a little bit up here. You get these pretty cool light blue slope tiles at the top right here, a minifigure head, and there's a spike coming out right there. Off to the side, you have a little bit of a tree growing out. It uses the coral piece in pink right here, which is interesting. This is similar to how the Winnie the Pooh set uses the coral pieces, though that one uses them in green. This one uses it in pink. And you can see you have some purple leaves coming off right there, which again, it's not the leaf pieces in that purple color are not very common. So that's about the gist of this build, but I think it's a really great parts pack, and it looks quite nice, too. I haven't seen Raya and the Last Dragon, but this just made me want to pick it up, because it was a really cool-looking little build. So, yeah, that's about the gist of that. So now, let's take a look at the minifigures. So here are the two characters included in the set. We have a new mini doll of Raya, and then we have this little monkey man. I love the little monkey. He's an all-new molded piece for this wave, and this is by far the cheapest way to get him. And I think he's really cute. I think I'd like him even more if I'd seen the movie, but I haven't seen the movie yet. But even still, just as he is, I think he's really cute. He's got a little stud on top of his head if you want to put a hat on him. I love the little face print. And if you turn him around, you can see he's got a tail molded into the back of the piece. I just think he's really cool. I love monkeys. Monkeys are funny. So this is a funny monkey. I'm happy to have him. Raya here is a mini doll, which is interesting, because I don't obviously collect LEGO Friends very often, so I don't have many mini dolls, but this is one I guess I do have. So I don't have a ton to say about her, but from what I've seen of mini dolls, this is one of the more interesting ones. Her torso is actually quite detailed. You got multiple colors on it and everything, so it actually looks unique from other mini dolls. I like her face print too. It seems to have a little more expression in it than some other ones, though my main issue with mini dolls is a lot of their face prints look exactly the same, but this looks better than the mini doll faces from a couple years ago. I really like this hair hat combo piece. I would love to see this used on Ronin and Ninjago, dual molded in red and orange for the hat and the hair. But even as it is, just the tan hat and the black hair, I could very easily see this being reused on a Ninjago character, and I think it's a super cool part. Raya's also barefoot here, which I think looks a little funny. I definitely don't think the mini doll legs are made to be barefoot, because it looks like she just has discs for feet, and I don't know, it looks really fine to me. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the mini doll style at all. I just wish they had stuck with minifigures for LEGO Friends, but as a mini doll, I think she's a fairly decent one. The legs are my only real complaint, but the legs are my main complaint, and the head's, okay, it's good for a mini doll, but not amazing for, a character. But yeah, I think she's fairly good in terms of mini dolls, I guess. I like her. I like having the figure, especially like having the hair hat combo piece. And something else really cool is she has this sword right here. I assume this is significant to the plot of the movie, but I haven't seen it, as I said. But just as a piece, this is really cool. I love the little, is that a little snake design on the hilt of the sword? I can't tell exactly, but that looks really cool, and I just love the curves in the sword, and the sand green color is a pretty unique color for a sword too. I can very easily see that being used on Lloyd from Ninjago. They wouldn't, because it's specialized for this theme, but as a fan, I could put that on Lloyd and it would fit in really well. So I think she's really cool. Raya also has wraparound torso printing, which is interesting. I wish they did that on official minifigures. That'd be awesome. But yeah, that's about the gist of these figures. So now let me move on to my overall thoughts on this set. So overall, would I recommend this set? Yeah, I think I would, definitely. As I expressed in this video, I haven't seen Raya and the Last Dragon. I have no connection to this property or these characters, but I can appreciate a well-done set, and I think this set is really darn good. Because even as just a LEGO collector, you get so many cool parts here that it justifies the price. Because so many of these things are useful outside of the context of Raya. The entire shrine is useful, but even just the parts, like the Mysterio orb, or the pink coral and the lavender leaves, the teal pieces used in the shrines, the monkey, the sword, Raya's hair and hat piece, all of those are useful outside of the context of this movie. So I think it's a really good set if you're not a fan of the movie, and even if you are a fan of the movie, I think you'll get even more value out of it, because I'm sure this is something from the movie. And if you are a fan of the movie, this is a nice way to get the main character for cheap, too, because the Raya and the Last Dragon sets are not the cheapest in the world, so this is a nice way to get the main character and one of the monkeys for only $5, so I think that's really cool. So overall, yeah, I definitely recommend this set. It's definitely not for everybody, but I think it's one that's a good one to pick up. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and subscribe if you're new. I do LEGO videos like this every single day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!